Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. Now, I want us to go to a story by RASHID ECHESA. And ECHESA was arrested when he had gone to submit himself at the DCI. We did an analysis on the issue regarding ECHESA, where we talked about some of the possible reasons why ECHESA could have been arrested. And in that analysis, we also shared a video where someone believed to be ECHESA was passing a message to Fernandez Baraza, the governor of KAKAMEGA County, telling Baraza not to kill him. I mean, that is something we shared. And now, what followed that was that there was some subsequent arrest and the like. So in this analysis, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to go to a statement that RASHID ECHESA released during his prayer day on the 12th of April. And the former cabinet secretary said Baraza does not wield the influence to have him arrested. That is a position that RASHID ECHESA said. But then RASHID ECHESA apportioned the blame to William Ruto's long-term aid. So I want us to go to that story. You know, there's something very interesting I'd like us to talk about. But before you do that, please let me ask you kindly to please take 1 second and subscribe to this channel. And also don't forget to like this video. It's so important if you like this video, because that is the only way YouTube shares our video to other people. Mind you, that is the only support I request from you, ladies and gentlemen. Those who supported us before, thanks so much for your support. So the former cabinet secretary RASHID ECHESA pointed out the close ties he shares with KIBET, highlighting their work together during the 2022 presidential campaign. Nevertheless, ECHESA still went ahead and blamed FAROUK KIBET for his, long-term ooze and for the reason why he was arrested. So he blames FAROUK KIBET. So the question that I have, ladies and gentlemen, is why is it that ECHESA is finally trailing his guns on FAROUK KIBET? What does he stand to gain? And who stands to gain if ECHESA is arrested? So I want us to go extensively into that story, because I see something quite bizarre in the whole drama. First, let me take you to this tweet that was shared, because we must have proof of what RASHID ECHESA said. And if you go to tuko.co.ke, the X handle, it says, "Yule alisaidia Baraza ni rafiki yangu ambaye mimi nimetembea na yeye, anaitwa FAROUK KIBET." Kenya Water Tower Agency Chairman RASHID ECHESA claimed KIBET and Governor Fernandez Baraza had gotten close because of the deals in the county government. ECHESA urged FAROUK to remember his true friends, highlighting their exploits during the 2022 presidential campaign. So in a nutshell, ECHESA is apportioning the blames on FAROUK KIBET. So this is now what leads up to this question. If FAROUK is the person behind this arrest, then who stands to benefit?
Tangazo ya kwamba Baraza huyu hana nguvu na hana capacity ya kushika mimi kuniweka korokoroni. Yule ambaye alisaidia Fernandez Baraza mimi kuwekwa korokoroni ni rafiki yangu ambaye mimi nimetembea na yeye tukitafutia Rais William Ruto kura, ambaye anaitwa FAROUK KIBET. Na mimi nataka niambie ndugu yangu FAROUK KIBET, wewe rais amekupatia kazi kubwa sana katika ofisi yake. Tafadhali usitumie mamlaka ambayo rais amekupatia kunihujumu mimi. Mimi nilikuwa mmoja wa wale walisimama na wewe wakati tulikuwa tunatafuta kura ya Rais William Samuel Ruto.
Let's go to the story of UDA. In UDA, just like I talked about in my previous analysis, we know that Boni Halwale is going to contest for governorship position. And Boni Halwale made it clear that nobody will stop him this time around. Last time it was some kind of consensus so that he was to leave Malala to contest because they didn't want to divide the votes. But Malala ended up losing and Fernandez Baraza won. So as to who stands to benefit in this drama, is that the person who stands to benefit in this whole drama of frustrating Rashid ECHESA is Fernandes Baraza. Why? Because Rashid ECHESA has openly campaigned for Boni Alwale, and this is available in the public domain. In fact, when Rashid ECHESA was arrested, Boni Alwale attempted to defend Rashid ECHESA, publicly. He went to one of these medias, these media, street medias, and talked about his position and urged the DCI or the people holding Rashid ECHESA to release Rashid ECHESA because he was talking in his capacity as a senator and as the leader. That is what Boni Alwale said back then. So it is now clear that the person who stands to benefit here is Fernandes Baraza. It is now clear. But what's the connection between FAROUK KIBET and Baraza?
Huyu Baraza leo unasema ni rafiki yako kwa sababu ya biashara kidogo mnafanya na yeye kwa kaunti hapa, isifanye wewe FAROUK KIBET ukasahau marafiki wale mlihangaika nao mkitafuta serikali ambayo mko nayo siku ya leo.
Did they school together? What is the political alliance between the two? Is Fernandes Baraza planning to decamp to UDA? What is happening? And why is FAROUK KIBET interested in KAKAMEGA politics? The expectation here would have been Rashid ECHESA blaming Fernandes Baraza and not FAROUK KIBET, because FAROUK KIBET, being the aide of William Ruto, he is still in support of UDA. And UDA being the party that is in government right now, to be honest, the expectation was that FAROUK KIBET would be defending Boni Alwale, would be defending Rashid ECHESA. So two things I make from this story. Either Rashid ECHESA is bringing propaganda politics to taint the name of FAROUK KIBET, or maybe FAROUK KIBET has a certain connection between him and Fernandes Baraza, and now is trying to help Fernandes Baraza secure a second term. Or maybe FAROUK KIBET and Boni Alwale are not on the same page. So some of these things are coming up, and we can't ignore any of this story. Anything is possible. In politics, they are not permanent enemies, they are not permanent friends. So anything is possible. FAROUK KIBET could be Fernandes Baraza's friend today, and tomorrow maybe Rashid ECHESA's enemy. So that is possible. It's available. It's an open space, and the politics of Kenya revolves around democracy. So maybe FAROUK KIBET could have done what Rashid ECHESA is saying because he wants to contain Rashid ECHESA so that Rashid ECHESA does not campaign for Boni Alwale. Maybe that's the case. Maybe that's not the case. But ladies and gentlemen, what do you think is happening here? You can just go below the comment section and share with us what do you think is happening in this old drama of FAROUK being labeled as a mastermind. The mastermind behind ECHESA's arrest. ECHESA says it's FAROUK KIBET. And we all know FAROUK KIBET is a no-nonsense kind of a person who is a most trusted aide of William Ruto. William Ruto trusts FAROUK KIBET. He has worked with him for longer than even, okay, we can say amongst the aides who've worked with their politicians, Raila Amolo Odinga's aide has worked with him for long. I think FAROUK KIBET also has that kind of credit on him for having worked with William Ruto for long. So anything is possible. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you make of this whole story? Please just take 1 second and comment below there. You can also like this video, subscribe to our channel. So until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.